to expect with this experience in itself. It definitely hasn't been what I thought it would be. Granted, I didn't really have any ideas on what it would be like. One of the unique things that I feel now is I totally understand that oneness that people talk about feeling all the time. I was walking around and I could just feel my own field in a way that I never have before. I could feel my own warmth as I walked through the air. Like there was a bubble around me. And it makes me think about the pictures of like aerodynamics when the wind is just flowing around and they have like the little streams going past it. That's how the air felt. It would hit my field and just wrap around me, and all I could feel was my own warmth. I was watching blue jays fly around. Like feeling so connected to this small bird. Like just watching it fly and be like, okay, that's too far, and then like flying back to a tree and going back to his parents. And just seeing something testing its own fear over and over, just flying out and going as far as it could until it was like that's too much, and then would turn back. But the whole time that it was doing it, it was just singing, just chirping the whole way, like just excited. And you know that it's having the time of its life. You know, and to be that free, to just push on into fear and do it singing. I've had to push through things before. It wasn't a whole bunch of times where I was filled with anxiety and at the same time it was just this overwhelming freedom. Like that's an experience that a lot of people don't get, because anxiety will smother you and it'll keep you from enjoying those moments that should be exciting because they're new. Like fear poisons your life. It takes something that should be beautiful, that should be exciting, and expansive and constantly moving forward, and it makes it terrifying. We've been taught to be so small for so long that just growing is fucking frightening. We've been taught to diminish ourselves and to blend in with the crowd. We've been taught to fit in instead of standing out, because if you stand out, you can become a target. And we've seen throughout history the people that stand out, the brightest lights got diminished. The brightest lights got extinguished. in different ways. Especially the people that wanted to feel and express their own divinity. Doesn't matter how far back in history that you go. The people that tried to spread messages of just their own divinity. Didn't usually end up well for them. And that got passed down through us. That got passed down through our own makeup. It's in our genes to be afraid to shine. We've been made afraid of our own brilliance. I am not going to be afraid of my own brilliance anymore. I know that I've been punished severely in my past for it. I know that I've lost my life countless times. Because I seem to be one of those types that just won't fucking shut up. And every time I come back, a little more fear. And every time I have to push through it. And this time I got a strong enough push that I know is also a collective thing. I answered the call for a reason. A long time ago.
Take toothpicks right in the middle, put it in and see if it's still wet, put it back in there. If it's dry, then it's done. Sorry, we're making banana bread.
You don't have to apologize. Life continues on regardless.
Banana nut bread.
Banana nut bread.
Mm-hmm. We almost did forget the nuts.
It's the texture. Really, we're afraid to feel too much. You hear so many people talk about I love too much, or I feel this too much, or that too much. Why would it be too much? Why would it be too much?
Because that's what we've been told. We're too much.
You know, when people say that somebody's too much, or too needy, or too this, or too that, all they're saying is that you're not the person that this is meant for. So while it may be too much for you, it might be just the right amount for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's because we've been told so often to conform and to be like others, to not stand out. That when somebody says something is too much, we listen. And that little dimmer switch that we all have in the center of us, it gets turned down a little bit more. We all have the same source. Same giant battery pack runs all of us. Runs all of this. We were lucky enough to be given that dimmer switch. And we turn it down ourselves. You know, people talk about free will all the time, like that's part of it. You can turn that light up as bright as you fucking want, or you can turn it all the way down to where you're in the dark. A lot of people do. A lot of people keep that switch turned down. And they're afraid of the dark. They have their own light. They're afraid of the dark. And they still choose not to shine. And it's time that we taught people how to shine again. Because we have been taught how to be very muted. And it's no fun that way. It's not. It's no fun that way. You don't get to see as much of the world. The brighter your light is, the more of the world you can see for what it truly is. And it's a beautiful fucking place. And people on it are beautiful too. Even if they wear ugly masks. That's all it is. To be a person comes from the Latin word persona, which means a mask or a caricature. And so people wear these different masks at times. That sometimes they're smiling and sometimes they're ogres. That's all it is. It's just a mask. It's just someone you're pretending to be for a moment in time. We grew up playing make-believe. And then we grew up and stopped believing. That's why everything is happening the way that it's happening.
I mean, we grew up with people who didn't believe. So when we were young and we had those, we allowed our imagination to run free because we didn't know any different. We were told by the authority figures that wasn't real. To just pretend, and you need to come back to the real world.
Get your head out of the clouds.
Get your head out of the clouds.
Why? You looked at clouds. Clouds are beautiful.
Yeah, they are. Well, that's not going to help you down here.
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to, like, I'm not really down here. I'm not really down here. I'm sorry. Which is a fucking paradox in itself. But once you realize how big you are, it's really easy to figure out how you can be in multiple places at once. I love the color.
That thing is super cool. The coloring on it is amazing. Yeah, that's dope. That's very cool. Thank you for showing that. That's right. Put some creativity in there. I like it.
Thank you for the addition.
Rachel made cloud fluff. That's what that is. Cloud fluff. And look at us talking about clouds. And how pretty they are. Look at you.
You know, I've told plenty of people, and you don't know this. I've told plenty of people that I knew what gave me the belief system that I have, and how I knew it to be true, was because of you. Because of the type of human being that you happen to be, the type of spirit and soul that you are, and that you have always been. That we had to be something significant for you to choose us.
I know that seems like it might be a lot of pressure to be this grand, huge thing.
It's not even about being a grand, huge thing. It's just about being you. And you just happen to be this grand, huge thing. You know, I was talking to your mother and telling her that, you know, before I changed the original plan, our awakening, it was supposed to happen essentially right before you hit puberty. Because that's when the greater parts of you start to turn on.
Which is right now.
Which is right now. Had I not changed the plans over a decade ago, we would have been waking up 2012. Which is a very big year in terms of history.
Cause see, in 2002 I got pregnant.
Yeah.
I was 18. And yes.
I was like, are we still on the topic of 2012?
coming back to that, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming back to that. So.
Pregnant in 2012.
Yes.
And I remember when you
But the big thing was December 12th, 2012. That was the end of the Mayan calendar.
Yes.
And it was the end of several periods and cycles for this earth. And a lot of people woke up because during that time, a lot of things going on. But Daddy changed the plans. And so, you showed up some years later.
Yeah, because even though I got pregnant in 2002, the pregnancy did not make it.
Yeah, because we weren't together.
We weren't together. Things went south quickly. And your soul said, okay, they're not ready.
Yep.
I'll come back.
I'll come back. They'll meet again.
Mm-hmm.
So we kept running into each other.
Yeah, we did.
Over and over and over.
2003, 2004,
Yeah.
2005.
And then 2007.
And then 2007.
Yeah. Yeah, the universe was like, no, that's not how things are supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
You two are supposed to be together, so you can bring this one in. We've already had that. We've already made those plans. You guys keep screwing up the plans. Yes, I understand that now. Yeah, we were screwing up the plan. It was mostly me. It was mostly me screwing up the plan.
Because I was ready.
Yeah, she was ready.
I was ready.
And so the journey got changed.
Yeah. He decided, I want to try this out real quick.
Yeah, let me try this out.
And I'm like, all right. Okay, what am I going to do? We're going to try that out.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we both were like, yeah, bad idea. Okay, yeah, bad idea. That was a terrible idea.
I should not have.
Should not have tried that.
That is
let's
something.
Go back to the original plan, guys.
Yeah. Like veering off that plan was nope. That's not going to get me there.
It was no bueno. And that's the funniest part about it, and that's also the free will.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, there's a plan. There's a plan. Like, we got to agree to a plan before you come down here. There's a plan. But we come down here and we don't got to follow that shit.
This is true. Nope, you don't got to follow it. You can choose whatever the hell you want. But just remember, there's certain milestones that you set up that I need to do. And if you don't do them, you are going to redo and redo and redo until you do them.
Mm-hmm. And that can be life after life.
Yup.
With the same people.
Just
over
different,
and over.
same souls.
Yeah.
Just in different, in relations to
New
who you
mask,
are.
man.
Yeah, it's just a new mask. Like, all right, who you want to play this time?
I wore the mom mask. Now it's your turn to wear it.
Mm-hmm. Like, all right, I didn't get it being mom. Maybe I'll get it being dad this time.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll get it being brother or the daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dog.
Or the dog.
No, it doesn't go back.
Yeah, it doesn't go back that far. Now, once you become a human, that means you have lived as a dog, lived as a cat, bird, snail, earthworm.
You've
lived the animal kingdom.
The animal kingdom, the insect kingdom, the plant kingdom, the elemental.
Which means you have lived a flower.
Yeah. You've been a flower.
And a rock.
And a rock.
Yeah, sunflower, yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. It's turning towards the light. All the time.
Following it around.
Following the light.
Yeah, like, wait, where are you going? Where are you going?
I feel like I was a lightning bug. No, firefly.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. The butts light up. Yep.
You'll always be attracted to light, honey.
Always. You are light.
Yeah, we all are. Matter's just like slow down.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Been flashing for like 20 minutes over here.
I think it's just because it's hot.
You sure?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I turned off the fan so, it wasn't overpowering with the sound.
True. But no, like, I'm having like hot flashes, just like waves of just like bursts of heat energy.
Yeah, it feels like a heartburn and then it just goes away.
Yeah. You're feeling what we're feeling. That's very cool. Or at least what I'm feeling. Because it does. It's like almost a shock wave. And it just radiates out throughout the body, and it's just this wave of just heated energy.
Yeah.
Then I get the little beads of sweat.
I'm surprised I'm not sweating.
Well, you spent enough time out there. Your body is just...
Actually, no. Here, this year, my body is definitely acclimated.
Yeah.
A lot easier to heat. I'm not.
You're also not.
I'm not carrying. Yeah, I'm not
all that
carrying all that
insulation.
insulation around with me. So I was actually able to walk around at work. Did 5 laps around the building, which took about 25 minutes. And it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30. So it was fucking hot. It was in the 90s already. And when I got done, it was just little bit of sweat right here. And I was like, oh, that wasn't bad. I could do that again.
I remember when
Oh, the year before that, though? Yeah, last year? Oh, yeah, my ass be out there just...
I remember
just
when you
pouring.
walked into Walmart, you would already sweat.
I was definitely carrying a lot of physicality of my emotions. I definitely made my emotions physical, and I carried them with me.
I know,
Yes.
this one's blue and this one.
And I did too with my back.
Yes.
It does my feet.
Your feet. Mm.
Oh, it's fine. My knees.
I'm proud.
Thank you. I'm proud of me too. Proud of you too.
You alright? That's also something that me and your mom talk about.
A lot.
Yeah. We gush over you. We do, Because we see you. Once you start paying attention.
And one thing that I know for me,
Where were you aiming? Can you see me?
oh, I can see both of you. We're good.
Like,
Still got you, baby girl.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
But that was one thing I know for me I did not hear growing up, was that I'm proud of you. I know that means a lot.
yeah, it does. A
lot of adults do not tell their children, I am proud of you.
A lot of adults don't hear it themselves.
Yeah, they don't hear it themselves, so they don't say it to other people because, ooh, why would I do that? I'm not even proud of myself. Why am I going to tell somebody?
Even proud of myself.
Why would I tell somebody else I'm proud of them when I'm not proud of myself and what I have done?
Hurt people, even unintentionally.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not always about what you do. A lot of times it's about what you don't do.
Yep. And in saying nothing, you are still hurting people.
Yeah.
Even if you think that if I don't say anything, it's just going to make everything better. It's not how it works.
That is your ego trying to diminish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. God, that thing smells so good too.
It does. I like, for real, it smells so good.
It really does. It smells so good.